Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome. My name is Anita, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload new tutorials on my channel. If you're a member, you're welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. First thing I'm going to do is to take the right piece facing each other. I'll go ahead to pin that up, then I'll continue pinning it till I get to the end, and when I'm done pinning it, I'll take it to the machine. I'm gonna stitch. When I'm done stitching, this is what I have. I also did the same thing to the lining piece as well. All right, and now I will take the lining. I'm going to place the lining facing the right side of the main piece. That's the right side of the lining facing the right side of the main piece. So I'm going to be adding my straps right at the line of the nipple to nipple line, or the bust. That's the bust band separation, right? The nipple to nipple line. I will put it right there and pin it up. Then I'll take my lining, I'll place it on top, and I'm going to go ahead to pin it up. Now take it to the machine and stitch 1/2 inch away. All right, after stitching, this is what it looked like. I flip it to the right side and also press it up. We're going to move that aside now. What I will do now is to take one piece of the skirt. I will go ahead to stitch it with the longest stitch of my machine. So by the time I'm done stitching, I will gather it up for us to be able to gather it to half of our waist measurement, half of my waist measurement. All right, then for the back piece, what I will do now is to go ahead now, open this up. I'll be attaching this band to the other, to this back piece. I'll stitch it with a normal stitch all the way to the other side. Okay, after which I went ahead and stitch. I went ahead to pull it to half of my waist measurement, and this elastic here is half of my waist measurement. I'll just go ahead to pin it up. After pinning the elastic, I'll go ahead to pass it through that the casing we create before. I will make sure I pull it till I get right to the other end of the skirt. Right, next thing I will do now is to go ahead. I'm going to be taking the front piece. I will join, put the right side facing each other, go ahead and pin the side seams as well. Make sure when you're pinning, the elastic should not go inside. So when I'm done pinning it, I will take it to the machine and stitch 1/2 inch away. So when I'm done stitching, this is what it looked like. As you can see, this back is longer than the front. That's because of the elastic casing that we create. But later on, we're going to trim that up for it to be seen. Now, what I'm going to do is to mark the center of the skirt, and as well, I'm going to mark the center of the top. After marking it, I will put it together and I'm going to pin it up. Now, I'll be pinning it till I get to the side seam. The side seam that normally separate the back from the front. When I get there, I'm going to stop. Then I move to the other side and continue pinning. When I get to the side seam, I will stop as well. So I will just go ahead to pin, then take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch 1/2 inch away. After stitching it, I will just kind of put the skirt in the lining. That's in the line, inside the lining. Go ahead, I'm going to be pinning it like so. If you really check here, the wrong side of the lining is facing upward, which means that the right side is facing the right side of the main piece. All right, so I'll continue pinning till I get to the other end as well. Make sure you arrange everything up. You're pinning only the lining and the downer part, that's the seam of the downer part. Then when I'm done pinning, I'll take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch while leaving 5-inch open. That'll be able to flip everything outside. So now after stitching, what I will do now is to go ahead. I'm going to put my hand in that hole. I will flip everything outside. This way the inside is going to be neat. Now I will go ahead to press it up. After pressing it up, I'll just go ahead now to fold 1/2 inch inward, like so. 1/2 inch inward like this. I'll press it up, then I'll stitch it. Then after stitching, I'll fold again about 3/4 inch. I'll stitch to create where the straps is going to go in. Then now here I'm going to hand stitch this with the hand. All right. Now I'll be crossing up my strap. I'll just take my straps and cross it. Take the right and cross it to the left, and take the left and cross it to the right. This is what I mean. See. Then I'll go ahead to tie the edges of the straps. You can see. Now for the downer part, what we're going to do is I'm going to, first of all, I will trim this exit that is here. After trimming it, what I will do now is to go ahead to fold 1/2 inch inward and 1/2 inch again inward. I will hem it and we are done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next project. Bye bye.